welcome to our lore play of Bloodborne. I am Mike.
I'm Rachel.
And we're going to go through Bloodborne, the whole game, and it's going to be spoilers all over the place. This is not a Let's Play. I have played the game many a time. In fact, we got a load game here. That's my character at the top, Vinus. She's done new game. She's done the game, done the new game plus, done the new game plus, and I've gotten all the trophies. And it's Rachel's character below that. So, but you can see I've sunk a ton of hours into the game, and we both have read a lot of the lore.
90-page thesis paper that leaves your head hurting and your heart broken.
Yes, so we're going to go through this game. Some talk about strategies, and it might be 100% playthrough. I'm not going to guarantee that I know where everything is at, but I know where a lot of things are at this point. But this is not, if you're worried about spoilers, this is not the show to watch. This is only to watch if you don't care about spoilers, because you can still enjoy the game and sort of get spoiled and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had, and having your enemies spray blood all over you and then running around all shiny and covered in blood and guts.
I mean, it is Friday night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So,
Pale Blood Mention number 1.
Pale Blood Mention number 1. This guy is not Gehrman. He is the Blood Minister.
Blood Ministration.
Yeah, he's got a different voice actor.
Need only unravel its mystery.
I thought it was
There's
Gehrman.
an outside.
Yeah, I thought it was Gehrman the first time too, because the wheelchair.
Easy.
But
And they look
Gehrman isn't
similar.
actually blindfolded.
He isn't? I thought he was.
I don't think he is.
Oh, we'll have to look at that when we see him.
I put 151 hours into it, and I can't answer that question. So,
We've already saved an appearance.
yeah, yes, we already got an okay, so, well, first of all, oops,
We
female.
want to change our female.
Yeah, maybe that would have done that. Let me load
Because it's got age included and all that stuff.
favorite here. There we go. And if I go back, yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
looks like
changes
everything
that.
is set.
No, we didn't. We changed the origin afterwards, so I think.
Yeah, we'll have to change the origin. I don't think that loads in the favorite. What's our name?
Jennifer Walters or Jenny W. for short. Whichever one you
So
prefer.
we'll be Jenny. We can be Jenny. Yeah.
Just Jenny. All right.
Jenny Walters.
Yeah. The last name's important.
And that's a little this is a little
Joke.
joke. This is a little Bloodborne lore. This is a lore play lore that you'll have to go and if you want to figure that out. So, in this playthrough, so I played through a lot of times. I like fast weapons. I like getting in fast and not the big, heavy, slow weapons. And also, I've come to appreciate the gun can actually be used for significant damage, especially bumps up. It's something I didn't know in the earlier playthroughs.
The cat's being weird.
Cat. Okay.
There you go, make it.
She'll chill. Alright, so yeah, I didn't know that the gun can be used quite well. So I'm actually going to go Noble Science, because I'm going to go with Skill Blood Tinge, because that just lines up well with the weapons I plan to get later. Alright.
Before we, get like full in depth, can you explain to me Arcane? I don't understand it.
Oh, yeah, I should run down that. So, level's your level. Blood Echoes at the start. Don't even worry about that. You can get Blood Echoes. That's how you level up. That's
how you level up and you buy things.
Yeah. And
it's
the
your money
odds
and experience.
Like you're going to keep those first ones anyway, or they're going to matter. Like that's... I don't know why they start you out with variable amount. Vitality is health. Endurance is stamina. And those both factor in. One factors into defense. It'll be clear on the level up screen. Strength and skill are for weapons that are strength or skill based. And the weapons will tell you. And then Blood Tinge is for guns, and some of the hand weapons will actually use Blood Tinge as well.
That's interesting.
And then Arcane affects magic damage. So if you have a fire weapon, Arcane will factor in that. Lightning weapons, the Blades of Mercy, the weapons that I actually love the most in the game, have an Arcane damage scale on them as well. Arcane will also be required to use the magic items you find in the game. Bloodborne doesn't really have magic. What it is using the power of the Great Ones.
Which
and
have
you need
a power
some
incomprehensible by our feeble human minds.
Yeah, you need some knowledge of the Arcane to activate the item that you find and activate its power.
So Arcane isn't magic, it's just knowledge of Great
Arcane
Ones.
would be really hard on your first playthrough, though, to get up, because those items don't come in until later.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not the best. They're kind of like... They're great complementary weapons, but it would be hard, I think, to go solely Arcane. So there are people that are playing the entire game as a waste of skin, never leveling up and beating the game at level 4. That's the thing.
If you do that, you have no life. I don't care who I offends. It's extreme. Extreme game sports. It's not the X Games, obviously.
So now, remember right, we get into the dream video, the dream sequence.
Yes, with the babbies.
So this is where,
Good. All signed and sealed.
Hello again.
Yep.
Now, let's begin the transfusion.
Okay. So this, don't worry, you may think it all a dream line here.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
He's the Blood Minister. He does this to Yharnamites all the time.
Yes.
And a popular theory here is that what the Yharnamites see, because we're not from Yharnam.
No,
Okay.
we're an outsider.
We're an outsider. The popular theory is that what the Yharnamites see is they see this spiritual dream beast thing embrace them, right? So it actually like reaches out, grabs them, takes hold of them in some way. And that's kind of signifying that they're beginning to turn to the beast. They're going to become beast, right? They're going that route. When he reaches out for us and burns here, that is because pale blood may refer to us. Pale blood is used many, many times and can actually mean multiple things.
Yeah.
It's possible the pale blood references here at the beginning actually refer to us being a pale blood, being that our blood
has like antibodies that'll like combat against the...
Basically, we have more white blood cells
than a normal human, and it probably would have killed us if we hadn't gotten the blood.
Right, and that probably is why we came to Yharnam. We came to Yharnam seeking blood transfusion because we're sick.
And there's the doll.
There's the doll. Probably talking to the little ones right there.
Mm-hmm.
That they found themselves a hunter to worship.
They're sweet.
Which sort of signifies us as we are the hunter for this cycle. Okay, so there's hunters, but we are the hunter, right?
For this particular one.
So this note over here. Handwritten skull. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. This is likely a note for the Blood Minister, not for us. It's not our writing. We didn't wake up and like, oh, are we looking for pale blood to transcend the hunt?
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean, it does. If you look at your, I think your clothes, it'll say you lost your memories.
Yes. That is a key thing to do in Bloodborne, is to read item descriptions. So right away, hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearers had to stay out of sight and traveled in the cover of darkness. Without memory, who will ever know?
I think they all end without memory, who will ever know.
Yeah, I think they all, yes. No? Not long after that, the nightmare began. So the,
oh yeah, we remember the transmission.
The hood, like, if you're sick, right? Especially in the time of this, you don't want people seeing your face. You don't want people like, oh, look at the sick person, let's burn them. You know? Like...
Because they did, go mad eventually and burn anybody who had blood transfusion or was even slightly sick.
So you can get plague carrier. They don't know.
Yeah.
Clothing worn upon awakening to the Nightmare Beast. Not typical clothing for Yharnam. Perhaps it is foreign origin. It is said the traveler, us, came to Yharnam from afar.
Probably Transylvania, based on the little vampire cape going on.
It might be. I mean, there's a good argument to be made that we were on our way to Canehurst. Bandage worn upon waking. Terribly worn and unsanitary. So this is basically the bandages from the blood infusion.
It's possible we wanted to join the Vile Bloods, but, then forgot. If they
or maybe we were
Canehurst,
seeking them as well for help with our sickness.
Yeah.
Because they did research into blood. Because if we were sickly, then we're not going to be an amazing fighter. We're not seeking a fight. We're not a Canehurst knight. So, we wouldn't be going there to become a great fighter. Alright, and this is pretty much the same as that.
Maybe we had dreams. Like, maybe when we were younger, we were like, if I wasn't so sick, I'd want to be, like, the very best. Best there ever was, and I'm going to beat all the people for my queen. We are talking about the same place, aren't we?
So, alright. The opening is fairly well known. I'm skipping the tutorial notes and things like this that are around here. You can tell the game notes because you'll see them from afar. Whereas you have to walk up to. Alright. So, then this is a tutorial area. This is not the beast you saw in the dream. It's just another beast. Because he's injured and he's just kind of eating some people right here.
Nothing major.
Note that beasts eat people. That is information for later.
Some beasts eat people.
Well, people that have turned into beasts. That have gone full beast here, right? They're eating people.
Well, in this area.
So, I'm not going to fight. I'm going to do the run past him thing. Hopefully, he will not follow me out, but he might. So, we're going to just keep running.
Usually, he doesn't follow you past the big gate. No, the big gate, not the doors.
He might come over here. He's coming over here.
Yeah, but I don't think he can go past the gate. I think there's like a gate.
I think he just did.
Oh.
So, oh man, you're ruining my Let's Play plans.
Oh, now you can't visceral attack the dude.
Whoa, he's come all the way up here. I'm probably gonna die.
He didn't do that before. He usually doesn't.
Oh, he's backing up now. He's backing up now.
See, yeah, he doesn't do that. He's not supposed to come into this area. That's not a thing he does. Stupid wolf.
No, yeah, I don't have any weapons. I just want to sort of take this guy down a peg. I think he... Oh! Okay. Come on, I want to get you to swing your axe. No, your axe.
The other guy stood up.
Yeah, I'm probably...
Gonna just have to run?
I'm probably just being stupid. And I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die now.
You called it too, didn't you? That you weren't gonna be able to do it once you were actually on camera?
Once I was on camera, I wouldn't be able to be all awesome and take it down.
Yeah, off camera, he actually ran in and he visceral attacked that guy and killed him and then went up and went into the first lantern of the game.
Yeah, if you can get a visceral attack off on him, you can take him down. You get 200 points of damage, I think is what the visceral did. Mm-hmm. And that can take him out. But anyway, we're here now awaking in the dream, so because we're the hunter,
for this particular
the little ones have brought us to the dream.
And they're here to give us gifts because they're sweet and we should love them.
They
are sweet and we should love them. They revere us.
They at least are honest and pure. Unlike this over here.
She's tapping her finger. You can't see without the binocular, but she is tapping her finger.
Can we get close enough to...
No, I don't think you can. Let's see.
She will tap her finger.
No,
it moved. There it went. Yep. So she will tap her finger.
The doll in the workshop in the other realm, the waking world, also taps her finger.
Alright, so, yep, we're in the Hunter's Dream now.
Yeah, the fun trivia.
And the little ones are going to offer us some weapons. For the skill... Okay, if you're first time through this, I can highly recommend the Saw Cleaver. My first game, I maxed that out. I took it to the entire game. It works well on a lot of bosses, and can get some range out of it.
Or if you're actually cool, you can pick the Pimp Cane. Like me, I did that for my...
It is also, and that's what I'm doing on this one. It is also the most difficult of the weapons. And Blunderbuss is good for getting the
Guess I'm just that good.
get the staggering going. But because I'm speccing in Blood Tinge, I actually want the damage of the pistol.
Yeah.
So you can see that I get a bigger +5 off of that. Let me go ahead and equip this stuff. I'm gonna assume, if you're watching this, that some of the baser details of how the game's played, you've got, you know, a notebook for writing notes. Now, we can go in here and... No, okay, we can't.
No, you need to actually light your first lantern to get in there.
Okay, so, like, normally I've lit in that first lantern so many times I didn't realize this was closed, so... Okay, so she'll wake up on the first insight, and this will wake up, this will open on the lantern. So, the cool thing about the cane is it's just a nice, good, fast weapon. You get a lot of swings for your stamina. It's got a nice thrust move here that's really good.
Endurance.
And there is...
Yes,
that's a decent amount of range.
L2 tack for the whip.
And then...
That should be noted.
Charge mode, there's no charge for the whip. You just covered that, but... That's the problem with the whip, see? That it can get caught on things.
Well, it's more likely to get caught. The other weapons can as well.
Yeah. So, now, the chain, you may not realize, is serrated. And certain enemies, like beasts...
I think we'll get plus 20% damage against, depending on which mode you're in.
If you're in whip mode, then the chain links are serrated, so you get the serrated damage.
The whip, the cane itself has one. I'm gonna look this up. They both have a plus 20%, but it's against specific enemies. Both modes.
The cane may be thrust in its R2 attacks.
Let's see, where is it?
Yeah, we'll fact check a lot throughout the play as well.
Yes, the page turning is me. It might get annoying. Deal with it.
Alright, so... Well, now that I've got this, I can just do it properly. Let's see if I can just sneak up on him. Nope, he saw me. Alright.
So what's your plan?
Oh, hey, dude.
Are you getting beat by the tutorial boss?
No, I'm not getting beat by the tutorial boss.
That's good, because I don't...
Alright,
I'd be very disappointed in you if you got beat by the tutorial boss after you got weapons.
well, it is the cane, and it is the most difficult to use. I'll just say that.
Excuse you? There's nothing wrong with the cane. You are just in...
And I'm very used to my faster, better weapons.
Okay, so the normal mode, which is the cane, deals 20% bonus damage against enemies weak to righteous weapons.
Righteous. Okay, that was it.
And then the whip mode deals 20% bonus damage to foes weak against serrated weapons.
So the cane actually...
And this is the only weapon that actually receives a bonus to both types, so there.
Yes. So that's what I was going to say. Like, one of the good things about the cane is there are several bosses who are weak to one or the other, and the cane actually is a really good weapon on the boss. It's just not a good day-to-day weapon, really. Because of the narrow passages and things that you find yourself in. I have to run around and remember where everything is, because it has been a while. But let's get up there, I think, and end this one on lighting my, lighting the lantern, and close out with a little talk to Gehrman. Oh, you know what? Let's get my revenge.
You ruined our plan.
Ooh. Oh, that didn't count? Okay. Oh, I didn't need the visceral anyway, I just killed him. I got my blood echoes back. Let's get up to 1,000 maybe? Alright, I'm doing horrible.
Just be ending it.
Yeah, the horrible,
right
like,
now,
sticking to the
dude.
ending. We're gonna try to make these about 20 minutes, and let them go to maybe 20-25 minutes, just depending on how the play goes. Ah, I'm so close. I want to get to 1,000, because I know I can buy, some,
Yeah, there was, some starting.
Some
the
starting
Yharnam
gear.
Hunter, I think it was.
That is the Cleric Beast.
Cleric
there
Beast
the
is a
Cleric
giant
Beast
jerk
bridge.
who takes up your time and makes you want to kill it out of rage, but you can't because it's just a video game. And you have to remind yourself that sometimes.
Okay, so this guy over here will get me over the,
So you got your bag of eyes.
Alright. I did not. Alright. Alright. Well, I gotta take them both. Can't really get them one at a time.
Well, I mean, you can. But not when you're noisy.
The cool thing about this is the range is great, so I can stay out of his range of that torch while I do this. And I got myself... Okay.
And look is especially
I am
awesome.
so close, I might as well just open it, right?
Dad, you're
I know.
so good at sticking at plans. I mean,
Yeah.
you make me weep at your commitment to our Let's Play.
It's a
and-
lore play, it's not a let's play.
Lore play. Okay.
Alright,
Let's lore play.
I'm inventing the lore play.
You're inventing the lore play.
I didn't
has never
Google
been
it, so I
done
don't know if
before.
it already exists.
We should patent this.
I'm gonna take down all other lore plays on YouTube. Alright. Which I'm never even gonna use this shortcut. Like, I'm gonna start up here and not even go. But it's your first shortcut.
It is one of the most useless shortcuts, but still.
It's to show you, though, that that's how
that
this is gonna
works.
work. That is a good level design.
Well, I mean, you might use it if you want to go take down Fatty.
I would still clear out. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Just snap our fingers and light it like a boss.
I would snap my finger to accentuate what you just said. I
Alright,
can't
back to the
snap.
Hunter's Dream.
It's
Okay.
a sad, sad face.
Where are we at? Yeah, we could do we'll do the Gehrman dialogue here, and then call it an episode. So now this is open, and we can talk to Gehrman.
Our dear old friend Gehrman.
Aha.
So
You must be.
obviously, the new hunter. He's been doing this a while. There's been other hunters before us.
Yes. I think it was like
This
he's the
will
first
be
hunter or
your
something.
home for now.
He's not the one they call the first hunter. That is Ludwig.
Ludwig, that's the first
Um,
hunter? Okay.
But it's possible he trained Ludwig.
Friend to you, hunter.
Well, if he trained Ludwig,
You're sure to be in a
I mean, he didn't
He
go
was
out
sort
and
of
hunt, but he's got the thing, he's got the skill, the knowledge stuff.
Well, and especially when you fight him toward the end. And I said spoilers. I said spoilers.
Spoilers.
When you fight him
Well,
toward
if
the
you
end,
fight him at the end.
he's very, very quick, and that sort of like ties into
Quickening.
the lore of
Yes,
the
He's
quickness
weakness.
of the hunters of his era. So yeah, he forgets
He
his
is
name a
very-
little bit.
This
Does sound like that,
a
doesn't it?
safe haven for hunt.
We got to get my favorite line out though.
A workshop where hunters
The one that
use
almost everyone
weapons to
misconstrues.
enhance their weapons.
Something.
But it is
really
important,
bad.
I think, to the lore.
We don't have
I actually think this line is important to the heroes.
once did, but
Uh-huh.
Yes.
you're welcome to use.
And we'll talk about it next time. But here's the line.
Even the dog should it please you.
Yeah. That's pretty creepy.
That line has messed with so many people.
Alright, so, This is Jenny Walters.
Jenny Walters.
Jenny Walters.
Jennifer
we're signing
Walters. Full.
out. You know what? I gotta figure out what my things are. Point forward, salute, wave. Okay, so let's set that here. You know what? I don't know. Let's just whatever comes up. There we go. See you next episode.
It's somehow, more interesting when it has the cane.